A new report by Human Rights Watch says the Syrian government is deliberately targeting civilians with airstrikes. They say the attacks are serious violations of international humanitarian law, and those who commit them should be held responsible for war crimes. The organisation says it visited 52 sites in northwest Syria and documented almost 60 attacks.
Since July last year, the Syrian Air Force has been thrown into the struggle against the rebels without restraint. Ranging through the skies, the planes drop their bombs, circle and stoop again to strafe areas where the government's lost control to the rebels. But it's terrified civilians who are paying the price. A BBC crew arrived at one particular bomb site last September in Aleppo, just after it happened. Angry survivors shouted that the victims were all civilians. 3 children were among at least 10 people who were killed here. Human Rights Watch documented 50 other attacks, including this one at a bakery in Aleppo. It accused the government of deliberately hitting bread queues at bakeries at least 8 times and of using helicopters to drop huge barrel bombs which cause indiscriminate destruction and death. Human Rights Watch said that attacks like this one near the Turkish border are happening on a daily basis all over the country and amount to war crimes, whether civilians are killed deliberately or indiscriminately. It's the biggest survey of its type so far, but it covered only a fraction of what's been happening.
We believe that the point of these attacks is to sow fear and destruction in the areas that are currently controlled by the opposition. These attacks are absolutely impermissible from the point of view of international law. The means and methods of warfare that they're using, they're either absolutely impermissible, such as cluster munitions. We documented more than 150 such attacks, or they're using large bombs, incendiary weapons that should not be used, we believe, in populated civilian areas, but that's exactly what they're doing.